السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. حياكم الله جميعا وأهلا وسهلا فيكم. احنا في المملكة العربية السعودية نعيش عصر ذهبي للانوفيشن وللابتكار. سمو ولي العهد أعلن عن أولويات المملكة للبحث والتطوير والابتكار، وأصبح موضوع الابتكار موضوع هام وموضوع أصبح حديث يعني الساعة في جميع الجهات سواء الحكومية الخاصة أو المنظمات الربحية أو غير الربحية. موضوع الانوفيشن يعني حجم الدعم اللي سيحصل عليه هائل جدا. المملكة ستنفق تقريبا 2.5 في الجي دي بي، يعني من الدخل الناتج الوطني في موضوع الانوفيشن. يعني انا استيميتد ان الحكومه ستنفق لا يقل عن 20 الى 25 مليار دولار في دعم البحث والتطوير والابتكار في المملكه العربيه السعوديه. فنحن نعيش عصر ذهبي وداخلين في موجة صاعدة جدا في الطلب على موضوع الانوفيشن في المملكة، خاصة من القطاع الحكومي. فالقطاع الحكومي الآن هو يقود هذه الموجة في المملكة، وكذلك القطاع غير الربحي، والقطاع الخاص يعني هو سابق في موضوع الانوفيشن، وبالتالي نحن نعيش يعني موجة صاعدة في جميع القطاعات. طيب اليوم احنا معنا عدد من الضيوف الكرام في موضوع الانوفيشن يتعلق بعدد من القطاعات سواء الحكومية أو الخاصة أو كذلك المنظمات غير الربحية. فمعنا الأستاذ ماجد الشهري رئيس مكتب المستشارين لمعالي الرئيس والمتحدث الرسمي لهيئة السعودية للبيانات والذكاء الاصطناعي. أستاذ ماجد تفضل. معنا الأستاذة عفت الرويثي رئيس وحدة الابتكار المؤسسي بالبنك السعودي الأول. معنا المهندس يوسف أحمد فرج قائد الابتكار والتقنيات في الخدمات المجتمعية في شركة أرامكو السعودية. معنا الدكتور عمر المعمر مستشار الأمين العام مؤسسة موهبة المملكة العربية السعودية. معنا المهندس واسع ممتاز مدير عام الابتكار وإدارة المحافظ في سولوشن باي STC. حياكم الله جميعا واهلا وسهلا بكم. طيب احنا الان بنبدا اول برزنتيشن بيكون ان شاء الله مع اول ضيف من الضيوف، فاذا ممكن بس نفتح اوكي ريدي. طيب اذا معنا الاستاذ او المهندس يوسف سنتحدث عن toward flexibility and resilience technology strategy. في طبعا يقود منظومه رعايه الابتكار او في الابتكار الاجتماعي او خلينا نقول الكوميونتي سيرفيسز في انوفيشن. تفضل استاذ او مهندس يوسف تفضل. Yes, you can just use the clicker here.
Assalamu alaikum jami'an. Good morning all. And thank you for taking the time and attending with us for the innovation in Saudi Arabia. My name is Yuosuf Faraj. I'm the lead of technology and innovation and community services at ARAMCO. What the first thing comes to your mind when you hear ARAMCO? Yes, all are correct. We are the biggest integrated energy company in the world. However, today I'll share with you the other side of ARAMCO, which is the facility management. ARAMCO has big legacy building its own housing communities, its own recreational facilities, and its own utilities. And all of this business under one sector called community services at ARAMCO. We are operating all over the kingdom. We have the biggest communities in Dhahran, where we accommodate more than 15,000 residents, employees, and their families. All of this comes with a great opportunity for innovation and technology deployment. Today, myself and one of my team is attending with you to share one of the success story building an overall flexible and resilient technology strategy for community services. I promise Abdulwahed to be brief, quick, and concise to the point. The idea here is just to show the main idea and the principles about this strategy and give you some testament about the technology being deployed in community services. So if you have any questions or so, we can have it after the discussion. I'll start with our vision and mission, drivers, enablers, process interfaces, roadmap, and benefits. We all, if you want to achieve something, we start having the vision. Mission is the way to have that mission achievable and objectives. Our vision to be at the forefront of identifying and deploying cutting-edge technologies in the facility management sector, revolutionizing the industry through innovation and driving sustainable and efficient operations. Here we are. This is what we operate in community services. We have more than 25,000 housing units all over the kingdom. We have over 143 office facilities, 500 plus recreation facilities, 236 concession facilities, and over 2 million trees with almost 9 square meters of landscape and gardening areas. We are expecting a growth on residents and office users at 40 and 70% increase. All of this comes with resources increase when it comes to energy, water, and maintenance workload. All of this, not a challenge for us, it is an opportunities. We convert all of this into opportunities by having innovation and technology mindset. With all of this portfolio, yet we need to enhance our efficiency and productivity, we resolve challenges, improve quality of life, and promote sustainability. This is a nutshell. This is a glimpse of the process we are going through. We identify challenge or opportunity, we survey the market, we engage with vendors and research and development centers, we form a technical team to evaluate and pilot, we add to the corporate proven technology database, and we provide investment opportunity for any potential technology provider. And in order to enhance full leverage of this technology, we ensure horizontal deployment across community services. By that, we are maximizing the benefit. Here are 4 main enablers that will enable us to reach to our vision. Having a dedicated team for community services, which I'm leading currently with very talented individuals, in order to manage the portfolio we have and to have a business case for any technology that we are going to deploy. We are tapping to the corporate funding source. Any project, any capital project we are doing in community services, we are reviewing to ensure having the right technology on it, with reporting the MPV and CO2 reduction and any energy or water saving opportunities. Also, we explore. We come to this great minds and brains to network to ensure having a strategic partnership, and we pilot new technologies in our facilities. One of the things that my colleague Razan is leading in community services is to foster innovation culture among all the employees. Interfaces, we have interface with all community services department. We are 7 operating all over the kingdom, and we are interfacing with the technical arms in the company, be it inspection, technology management, BNCSD, CSD, EBD. I know this is Chinese for you, but all are the technical arms in the company. The highest engineering authority are chartered to review the new technology with us to ensure having the full-fledged of any technology being deployed. Amazing. This is my beautiful slide. I spent more than 5 months just to collect the ideas and have the partnership to have a sustainable technology, culture, and provider. We have external, internal partnership. We have with Wahed, ARAMCO Ventures, that are the investment arms in the company. We have with Lab 7, the new center, the incubator for the new product for commercializing. We have a partnership with Research and Development Center in the company. Also externally, we partner with Munshaat and KAUST for any research and development project. All of this to ensure having sustainable source of technology and to be at the market update when it comes to the new facility management technologies. With this partnership, we also reviewed the current company technology database, which is over than 700 technologies. Also, we partner with more than 17 vendors. All of this effort drove us to have the potential 70 technologies to be deployed in community services. We did not forget the existing deployed technology before we have been created. We did the survey to ensure having the full horizontal deployment. If any department deployed good technology, why not having it horizontally for another department? This is too complicated, but this is how ARAMCO planned their capital project. The planning cycle is too long process. We are making it agile to ensure having the efficient way deploying the technologies through the capital fund. BI 10, BI 19, BI 51 is name of funding mechanism in ARAMCO. Here we are giving you some testament of the technologies. We are having 6 focus surface areas, rotating stationary equipment, HVAC, office and residential, gardening, landscape, recreation, water treatment. All of these are examples technologies we are considering and deploying. To have full visibility, once you have a strategy without having a collaboration with your employees, with the residents, and without having a tracking and monitoring system, this is going to be a vacuum. We do have our manual dashboard. We are capturing all deployed technologies. We are reporting all benefits when it comes to MPV, CO2 reduction, water, and energy. And also we're sharing this with our customers, not only sharing and being visible to them, but also having their insights and ideas to be part of this journey. We love summary. This is our summary. We start with opportunity and challenges. We built our partnership. We survey the company proven technology database. We have our own 5 years roadmap, and this is the expected benefit. This is example of current active pilot we are doing. We are piloting the indoor air quality to enhance the indoor air quality for the office spaces to boost productivity, energy efficiency, and health and well-being. We are considering thermal solar technology to heat up the water instead of using electricity in our residential communities. We are using nanographene technology for guardrails, traffic signs, smart bus shelter, and road crossing lighting. Also, we have very interesting water-saving technology that will reduce the flow, but also maintain the pressure by having a pressurized air, not using electricity, but the geometry of the faucet head itself. Also, we are considering some potential pilots in the pipeline. We have the direct air capture for CO2 reduction, thermal coating for thermal barrier that will enhance the HVAC performance. Also, we have energy recovery technology in the elevators. We have already deployed the nanofluid technology to enhance the heat transfer in the chiller system. Oh, by this, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for keeping your promise and keeping this.
How much time I took?
Exactly 10 minutes.
Wow.
Like you did. Okay. Thank you so much.
I deserve a credit from you, huh?
Yeah, I think I'll invite you for lunch today or dinner.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Now ننتقل الآن للدكتور عمر المعمر المستشار في مؤسسة الملك عبد العزيز ورجاله للموهبة والإبداع. اسمح لي أسألك دكتور، يعني المملكة العربية السعودية الآن يعني كيف تكتشف وترعى الموهوبين لدعم منظومة الابتكار؟ يعني الآن احنا في هذه الموجة اللي نعيشها في المملكة، يعني من أهم ليس أهم من أهم ولكن أهم مورد الحقيقة هو الناس الذين سيدعمون هذه المنظومة ويشغلونها. فكرما تعطينا يعني لمحة عن هذا الموضوع.
طيب، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم جميعا. بداية يعني نشكر المنظمين يعني على هذا التنظيم الرائع لمثل هذه القمة العالمية للابتكار، ونشكر سمو الشيخ فيصل القاسمي على رعايته وعلى تكريمه لموهبة بالأمس، كون أحد المؤسسات الرائدة في اكتشاف ورعاية الموهوبين في المنطقة، وخصوصا لمشروعنا اللي هو يرعى الموهوبين بعد المرحلة الثانوية والمرحلة في بيئة العمل. طبعا احنا الحقيقة رحلتنا وتاريخنا مع رعاية الموهوبين يمتد إلى عام 1990. كاكست كانت دعمت بحث لاكتشاف ورعاية الموهوبين في المملكة، استمر لمدة 7 سنوات. البحث هذا الحقيقة نتج عنه أدوات لاكتشاف الموهوبين في المراحل العمرية المبكرة وأيضا رعايتهم. طبعا الجهة المعنية بتطبيق نتائج هذا البحث هي وزارة التعليم. وزارة التعليم في 97 بدأت تكتشف وتحاول يعني تمأسس عملية اكتشاف ورعاية الموهوبين من خلال نتائج البحث العلمي اللي يعني طور في المملكة. لكن الحقيقة اصطدم بكثير من بيروقراطية العمل الحكومي، وكان هناك فكرة رائدة أن يدخل القطاع الثالث، القطاع غير الربحي، في موضوع يعني إدارة مثل هذه المنظومة. بالفعل تم اقتراح يعني المشروع على سمو ولي العهد وقتها الأمير عبد الله رحمه الله، وتبنى الفكرة وصار في إنشاء لمؤسسة الملك عبد العزيز ورجاله لرعاية الموهوبين. ويعني تغير اسم المؤسسة الحقيقة فيما بعد إلى لرعاية الموهبة والإبداع. مثل يا أخوان ما نقدر نقول وزارة المرضى، لكن نقدر نقول وزارة الصحة. فإعطاء التاج هذا للموهوبين قد يكون في عامل مخاطرة، لأن إحنا الحقيقة عملنا تقديري في اكتشافهم، فربما ما تكون الأدوات بالشكل يعني الدقيق لاكتشاف قدراتهم، وبالتالي إعطائهم هذا الحكم مبكرا إما أنه يرفع سقف التوقعات منهم في المجتمع، أو أيضا يلبسهم قبعة يعني قد ما تكون ملائمة لقدراتهم. ولذلك في 2005 يعني تم تغيير 2007 تم تغيير اسم المؤسسة إلى مؤسسة الملك عبد العزيز ورجاله. طبعا رجاله هي يعني الرواد اللي دخلوا مع الملك عبد العزيز الرياض وفتحوا الرياض وللموهبة والإبداع. إذن صار عندنا شقين الحقيقة، شق مرتبط بالابتكار اللي هو الكرياتيفيتي. فسرنا مؤسسة الملك عبد العزيز ورجاله لرعاية الموهبة والإبداع. إذا عندنا 2 pillars الحقيقة في نطاق عملنا. لما عملنا بنش مارك في 2007 أول ما بدأنا أو 2006 أول ما بدأنا نعمل خطة استراتيجية للمؤسسة، الحقيقة ما وجدنا في العالم، طبعا نتكلم عملنا بنش مارك في كوريا وفي ماليزيا وفي سنغافورة وفي فنلندا وفي بريطانيا وفي سويسرا، ما وجدنا علاقة عضوية بين رعاية الموهوبين والإنوفيشن إيكو سيستم، يعني علاقة عضوية مباشرة ما في. لكن حنا في النهاية الحقيقة كمؤسسة ترعى الموهوبين، حنا نركز على رعاية الفرد ورعاية المايند سيت، وأننا نطور قدرات الطلبة حتى يكونون كرييتيف انف حتى يدعمون منظومة الابتكار. فوضعنا الخطة الأولى الوطنية لاكتشاف ورعاية الموهوبين ودعم منظومة الابتكار. إذا دعم منظومة الابتكار ينطلق من اكتشافنا لهؤلاء الموهوبين ورعايتهم وتمكينهم بالمهارات اللازمة حتى يكونون هم الانوفيتيف يعني مايندز للسوسايتي، وبالتالي ندعم. والحمد لله نجحنا في هذا. اليوم المؤسسة الحقيقة اكتشفت أكثر من 200 ألف طالب على مدى 25 سنة، كلهم حصلوا على يعني خدمات مباشرة لرعايتهم. طبعا عملنا سكرينينج حتى نحصل على هال 200 ألف لأكثر من 2 مليون شخص. طبعا عندنا شركاء الحقيقة في المنظومة، هناك هيئة تقويم التعليم بمركزها حق قياس، عنده يعني عملية الاكتشاف وعملية تطبيق المقاييس والاختبارات، المدارس، الجامعات، المراكز البحثية هي الحقيقة المحاضن الحقيقية ل يعني رعاية هؤلاء الموهوبين. عندنا الحقيقة أكثر من 150 مدرسة في المملكة يعني تستوعب هؤلاء الموهوبين في فصول خاصة. سنويا نرعى أكثر من 10,000 طالب من خلال البرامج الإثرائية الحضورية، ويمكن يعني ضعف هذا العدد أونلاين. اليوم طلبتنا الحقيقة في المحافل العالمية والمسابقات العلمية العالمية في الأولمبيادات العلمية حققوا إنجازات كثيرة. طلبتنا أكثر من 600 ميدالية حققوا في مختلف المسابقات. للسنة الثالثة على التوالي احنا بعد الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية في مسابقة آيسف اللي هي أعلى مسابقة علمية في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية، شارك فيها طلبة من كل أنحاء العالم. العام الماضي حققنا المركز الثاني بعد الولايات المتحدة. واللي ميز الولايات المتحدة الحقيقة لأن مقاعد المخصصة لها في هذه المسابقة أكبر بكثير من ما هو مخصص لنا، ولا يمكن كنا نفوقهم، وذلك يعني من خلال حقيقة منظومة متكاملة تتشارك معنا فيها يعني منظمات مختلفة، مراكز بحثية، أرامكو كان لها دور، مدارس الخاصة، المراكز البحثية، أيضا عندنا برامج محلية وعالمية الطلبة يشاركون فيها. كل هذا الحقيقة يعني يضخ في منظومة الابتكار. والآن لنا علاقة الحقيقة يعني مباشرة مع هيئة البحث والتطوير والابتكار، ومخرجاتنا تصب في هذه المنظومة. وعندنا برامج الحقيقة تركز على تطوير مهارات البحث العلمي للطلبة في مختلف المراحل العمرية بداية من المرحلة المتوسطة ونستمر معهم. اليوم أيضا احنا كرمنا في هذا المنتدى لمبادرة جديدة، لأننا وسعنا نطاق عمل رعاية الموهوبين، ليس مرتبط فقط بالتعليم العام، إنما عندنا مبادرة لرعاية الموهوبين ما بعد التعليم العام في المرحلة الجامعية، في الدراسات العليا، وفي بيئة العمل. فطورنا منصة اسمها موهبة ميتا مايندز. المنصة هذه استقطبنا تقريبا أكثر من 100 طالب موهوب من 32 دولة يمثلون الليت يونيفرسيتيز. كان عندنا طلبة من الإمارات أذكر اسمها ميثا الشمري، وهي طالبة دكتوراه في أكسفورد، وعندها يعني دبل ميجر في الانرجي وفي الارتفيشال انتليجنس. غيرها كثيرين الحقيقة من كامبريدج ومن برينستون، جو هؤلاء إلى مؤتمر في 2022، واستخدمنا الانوفيشن ديزاين ثينكينج ابروتش حتى نحدد ايش المكونات والعناصر المهمة لرعاية الموهوبين في هالمراحل العمرية، حتى فعلا يعني ما يكون في انقطاع في الرعاية، انما تستمر الى ما بعد التعليم العام. والحمد لله يعني انتهينا خلال العامين الماضيين من تطوير منصة ممكن تعملون لها جوجل وتشوفونها، اسمها موهبة ميتا مايندز M3. وحنا نقول M3 لأنه الجروث عندنا M to the power 3 في الرياضيات هو exponential growth وليس linear. فطبعا هذا one concept من شعار المنصة. أيضا الميو is a Greek letter يستخدم في النوتيشن حق اللغة العلمية. ميو معناه في الفيزيكس المتخصصين في الفيزيكس اللي هو الواحد في المليون. فإحنا الحقيقة وي تارجت ال1 in million من الطلبة في المملكة أو في الخليج أو في دول العالم، بتكون مفتوحة لكل طلبة العالم إن شاء الله الكواليفايد. وفي الاستاتستيك الميو معناها البوبوليشن، فأنا عندنا مجتمع الواحد في المليون إن شاء الله يكونون يعني تحت هذه المنصة، ونقدم لهم الرعاية، وبيكون فيها انوفيشن هاب يجمع هذه العقول مجتمعة، ونقدمهم للاندستريز بطريقة مناسبة، وبالتالي نستطيع بإذن الله أننا نحصد ثمار ذكائهم الجمعي وتفكيرهم الجمعي. شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا دكتور عمر على التوضيح والعمل الجبار اللي انتم تقومون فيه في موهبة، وأثركم واضح الآن، وأكيد أنه سيكون أعمق وأكبر في السنوات القادمة إن شاء الله.
اسمحوا لي بس أنا عندي رحلة، أعتذر منكم إذا غادرت، لأن ما ودي رحلتي تفوت.
أبد يا دكتور، الله يحييك، أبد، متى وقت مناسب الله يحييك. طيب شكرا لك. Now we go to Mr. Majid from SDAIA. I would like to ask you, how is AI and artificial intelligence transforming Saudi Arabia's industries and workforce, and what are the key focus areas?
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Saudi Arabia is aiming to become a global tech lead in the metaverse of data and AI. And we have, since the establishment of SDAIA in 2019, we have been working toward a local, regional, and international and global scope. Today, we just heard about one of the visionary initiatives that we are holding in Saudi Arabia for the innovators. And that was just an example from Mawhiba. And we do have plenty of other examples in data and artificial intelligence under the supervision and enablement and support from the government of Saudi Arabia. In 2019, we had, by the way, different priorities than what we had in 2020. And of course, our priorities today is totally changing and different from what we had in the last 5 years. We are living in a very dynamic and agile environment, and we have to respond quickly as much as possible to these changes. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to continue the boost that we are providing in the usage of data and AI in the kingdom. And just as an example, the priorities for us in 2019, when we have set up the enterprise strategy for us in SDAIA, actually the top priority was the National Data Bank for the government of Saudi Arabia. At that time, there was a direction from our leadership in the country to build a national data bank that is actually looking like a bank, but instead of putting and depositing money, we are depositing data. And maybe our colleagues at SAB can maybe collaborate on the definitions of banks. However, this is our definition on what the National Data Bank is. We are having plenty of data, and all the ministries and authorities that are working in Saudi Arabia since the last 50 or 40 years. And it's really bad to have these data in isolation. You cannot make higher decisions. You cannot guarantee the quality of data if the data is isolated and only used by the people who collected the data. There will be a lot of gaps. There will be a lot of missing interpretations when you build your decisions based on that data. So building this 360 overview of the data sets from the government was a top priority for us in 2019. What happened in the year after, in 2020, there was the disease of COVID-19. There was a global transformation that forced governments to work differently. And one of the immediate mandates that we have received in SDAIA was to allow people to leave their homes without killing or without avoiding the people who are have to stay at home to be controlled. So having that all data sets available in the data sets coming from the health ministry, or coming from the Ministry of Interiors, or coming from the national information about the people, from the Ahwal al-Madaniya, like Al-Hawiyya in Emirates, allowed us in 3 weeks to go live and build Tawakkalna, our COVID-19 response for COVID-19 era. And also that allowed us to build other applications. Maybe some of them are not popular for the citizens or for the visitors of the kingdom, but they were very important for the government sector that we are serving. So having this baseline allowed us to work on various sectors, including the health sector. Tawakkalna was a good example to start with. And there are other solutions that are entirely built on AI, and it improves the quality of life for people. It provides preventive medication and preventive diagnosis for the people. Instead of waiting in queues until they see their specialized doctor, they can get a response very quickly in a few minutes rather than waiting for 6 months or 3 months. And based on that, priorities will be made for those who can see the doctor next day or next week, or just leave it for the next 3 months. Hajj also was among the sectors that we looked at carefully, and with the help of other ministries and sectors in the kingdom, including the Ministry of Interiors, the Ministry of Hajj, and other entities in the government, we were able to contribute and enable our airports to have full experience for people who are coming to do Hajj. From the time they are planning to request Hajj, apply for visa, make the reservations for the airlines and ticketings for the traveling, and also arrangement for the hotels in Mecca and Medina. All of that journey can be done remotely. And actually, in the journey of the travel, for some countries, selected countries at least, I'm aware of 5 countries, they were able last year to come and finish all of their paperwork at their airports in their countries, including Malaysia, Morocco, Pakistan, and other countries. So they don't have to go and wait in the queues in the Saudi airports to finish their biometrics, to finish their reservations, and finish their paperwork at Saudi airports. They can do that at their airports. They come to Saudi, and immediately from the airplane, they go to their hotels to have this smooth process for reservations. You can see that AI is transforming already the various sectors. Actually, there are more sectors to mention: the government services, the education services, and others. Actually, we were hearing a good example, not necessarily by AI, but definitely AI at some point will contribute. But with the digital transformation, how the innovation is helping the Saudi ecosystem to improve. Now, to do that, we need to enhance upscale our training and development programs. And that's why we have launched the SDAIA Academy. And the purpose for SDAIA Academy is to help in building the right talents in the country to bring AI innovation across all the sectors, not just in the technology sector. And so far, we have been able to train 54,000 AI specialists in the kingdom. And we have plenty of programs, more than 50 or 60 are planned for this year and even beyond. We have really a big target by 2030, and we are on track to achieve that. One of the big initiatives that we have in Saudi Arabia is called SAMAI. And SAMAI is intended to train 1 million Saudis to be familiar in the usage of AI at different levels in their own businesses. So those people are not necessarily AI experts. They are coming from various sectors. Students, employees, and different levels. So all of this is happening in Saudi Arabia. All of this is helping to transform and increase the awareness of data and AI for the people of Saudi Arabia. And definitely at some point, we will start to realize Saudi Arabia, as we are already progressing toward being one of the important data and AI hubs in one of the indices called Global AI Index. They are already ranking Saudi Arabia as one of the top 14 countries globally on artificial intelligence. And actually, in their index, they are ranking the Saudi government strategy to be ranked #1 globally against all the other countries, including China, United States, Europe, and other countries. So we are working very hard to implement and execute this outstanding strategy. And definitely this will help not just the Saudi people, but the people in the region and humanity in general.
Thank you so much. Just one more question. You mentioned to Saudi Arabia to be global or AI a global influencer. What progress has been made, or what further steps to accomplish this mission?
So yesterday there was an announcement by Edelman, the Trust Barometer Index, and they have put Saudi Arabia to be ranked #1 globally in the trusts across all the governments in the globe. And I remember during the last few months and years when we talked to executives from companies, global companies, I remember IBM CEO, he visited us at SDAIA, and he was speaking in a conference in Boston announcing a partnership between SDAIA and IBM. He was saying that who other than Saudi Arabia is eligible to provide their enriched information to help the AI community. So to achieve that, working with the global community, we are working as one of the initiatives in Saudi Arabia on a large language model called ALAM. We have announced it last year in the Global AI Summit. And today, and those technical people probably, they know about the Hugging Face leaderboard. And this is a leaderboard that ranks the top AI models, the LLM models, and it changes every day, by the way. So I was looking at the leaderboard that has a plenty of all the popular large language models, including the OpenChatGPT, the Gemini from Google, Qwen from China, and other big names. Interestingly, the ALAM, the model that is 7 billion parameters in its category, which is 7 and 13 billion parameters, was ranked #1 globally in the Arabic Gen AI benchmark. So that's really a good achievement for ALAM. And of course, this is a long way to go. There are still big competitions with the other big models. We are still not yet there. We are among the top 3 globally, but we are heading very slowly. As you know, today, if you use ChatGPT and if you use Gemini, you will always get the comment from those products that Gemini or ChatGPT make mistakes. So don't take it for granted. And we are very careful. We want to keep the trust by the people in the Saudi government and in the solution provided by SDAIA, which is Alam, to not to be a perfect, maybe that's impossible today, but to be close to perfection. We want to have all of our cultures, all of our principles, all of our values as Saudis, Arabs, and Muslims embedded in this LLM, and that will be available. Actually, today it's available as an open platform where you can use its API to build your applications on top of that, as an LLM that is feeding your applications with the trusted information. So we are heading into the large language models. We are progressing very well as well in computer vision products. We have implemented Basir, and Basir is a very innovative algorithmic solutions that utilize computer vision to help in managing the crowd in Mecca, this year inshallah in Medina, and all of the efforts that you see for those who are coming to Mecca for Hajj or Umrah, all of the efforts that you see from the people, it's based on scientific innovations, because we are helping them to manage the crowd in addition to their different tools with using the AI and the technologies to make sure that those crowds are provided the best security measures and the best safety practices using the AI technologies.
Thank you so much. Impressive. Now we'll talk to Mr. Wasay Mumtaz. I would like to ask you, how is innovation shaping Saudi Arabia's digital transformation, particularly in government-led initiatives? Mr. Wasay from STC Solution, or Solution by STC.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you so much, Brother Abdulwahed, for this opportunity. And a big congratulations to the Genie management who has organized this beautiful event and in a perfect place in the sustainable city, proving, and I think this is the region's first net zero building, which is again a very big testament towards how much we believe in innovation and creating the impact towards it. Innovation is at the core of the digitization within the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So the points that have been mentioned from the panelists across the board around how is the outcomes happening towards it, right? So Saudi Arabia is the largest digital economy within the region, $132 billion. The way we look at it, so the period after COVID, the way His Excellency Abdullah Soha mentioned it, is around entering the new worlds that we're going towards it. So the infrastructure around cloud, the government cloud, cybersecurity, the technology has all been established in the past 4 to 5 years. Now it's about getting things to the next stage. Now, when we look at innovation, or when we say how is it important, or what's the importance of innovation within these government-led initiatives, definitely the country, Saudi Arabia, is aiming to be the best, to be setting up the benchmarks in all of these revolutionary experiences that has been formulating within the different verticals. So be it either sports, be it either entertainment, be it either the life or the quality of life or the span of life in health, Saudi Arabia is taking it to the next level where technology is not the challenge now. The challenge is understanding what are we going to solve. So it's not about how big and how digitized the stadium is going to be. It is about what would be the fan engagement and experience. The point that was mentioned that from the starting of the airport, applying their visas, getting their tickets booked, how is the experience going to translate onto that? And I think innovation, one of the key principles is to understand exactly what is the sentiment, what are the experiences, what are the challenges, and what are the problems that we're trying to solve. So we as Solutions, we are the largest digital enabler within the kingdom. We are partnered with the government onto this, and we take pride in being the national champion when it comes to the IT services. So the initiatives that are happening and you're hearing and you're looking at in terms of the digital applications and the transformations that are happening, we are at the back end and the core of it, where we provide the right infrastructure, the right opportunity, the right user journey, the right user interface, the right cloud, the right applications towards it. Another very key element, I think, what is happening or the importance of innovation within the kingdom around the government-led initiatives is there is the uniqueness and now being formed around the new business models. So to deliver the large-scale projects which are worth billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, and which is going to be a long-term thing, the government has taken that stance of doing either the public-private partnerships, which again requires multiple entities to come in together, to bring in their expertise, to be able to unlock not only the local, regional, but the global innovation ecosystem. One of the examples was Mawhiba, where there are global talents from the top-notch universities being poured into this. Again, on this, we as Solutions, we have recently, last year, taken an initiative and a challenge where we're working with the Riyadh municipality on a public-private partnership model to build up 168,000 parking spots within Riyadh. Hopefully, inshallah, the traffic around Saab building would be much better because of that. And that too, it's again, the way we started it is around how are these different entities from the municipality, from the traffic, from the interior, from the identification, from the banking sector, how is it all going to put into place? And that's, once we had that sorted, we have already started the pilot on that into the Suleimania area, where we're looking at certain hot zones on the largest traffics and how is that reformulating. This is one of the examples. Now, we're looking at how are we going to solve challenges around, so we're working very closely with the Jeddah municipality around revolutionizing the scrap which is being sold out of Jeddah in a grey or different markets that are there. Again, to streamline where what we started off that discussion with was how do we ensure that the scrap in the city is being held into one place, where we can control the grey markets, the illegal use of the scrap that is being sold, and how do we ensure that this becomes a revenue stream and bring home the different additional revenue stream to the people around the community towards that. Another element towards the part where we see innovation being the core of the Vision 2030 initiatives for the government is around, you see the kind of hubs that are being created. It's not only the investments that are coming in, but it's about the hubs to enable these initiatives on the private sector, on the SME sector. So the part where the different incubator programs are being launched, it's not only being sponsored, but it's being taken over. So the garage from Kaust, where again, there are multiple entities that are being part of it. So the way innovation has formulated, to be honest, the economy of the kingdom and the inspirations that we want to achieve within the government-led initiatives is around ensuring we are creating that right, not only the process, the mindset, but actually scaling it to the next level where we're prioritizing and bringing it live to the people. I'd like to probably close with this one statement is around the way Saudi Arabia, mashallah, mashallah, may Allah always preserve the countries within the region and the kingdom. The way they have taken it is we are all in. So the initiatives on Research Development and Innovation Authority, where there's an academic support, there is the scaling support, there is the funding support, then there is SDAIA, which is not only playing a part of building the products for the citizen engagement, but also regulating the use of AI and ensuring that that right kind of trust, the right kind of visibility is to be onto that. The players like Saab, the banking sector, who is ensuring that those implementations and rules are translated into the valuable outcomes to the quality of life for the citizens' residents. And the most important part is all of this is encircled by one common factor, which is ensuring the social impact on innovation and the technology. So all of this is coming into the themes of where we are providing the right kind of quality of life, the right kind of education for the talent, the right kind of development to, again, make it the right impact towards the community and the future of the kingdom.
Thank you. I would ask you one more question, a quick question. What key trends now in the information communication sector in Saudi Arabia?
Amazing. So again, being the core of all of this digital ecosystem and the innovation that is happening, one of the key trends that we are noting and we're personally experiencing is it's more about human centricity. It's no longer about give me the best AI solution or give me the best cloud solution or give me the best technology that you have. Whenever we start discussing with the clients as an IT or a digital enabler to the kingdom, be it government, be it private, one of the key asks is how do we make it human-centric? And that is a very interesting trend and a conversation that we love to have. Because if we're trying to understand and really know the people that we are going to address and solve the problems for, that is what makes the difference. Definitely, in terms of the technologies, what we're seeing is that there is a very good uptake on multi-cloud services. So with the event of the international players coming into board in Saudi Arabia from Microsoft, from Google, from ARAMCO, and having those local partners ecosystems, again, creating that right level of trust, there is a uptake on that. Then there is a very good uptake and a key trending thing that is happening because of the event of IoT-enabled devices around 5G, edge computing, and definitely the cherry on the top is the AI, which is the buzz and the power word today in order to take it forward.
Thank you so much. Now we'll go to Iffat AlRowaithy من بنك السعودي الأول. طبعا عفت نعرفها من زمان وهي she's one of the pioneers when it comes to organization transformation or innovation transformation. She's leading a really good effort in the bank and transforming the bank to be an innovative organization, and her work is impressive. I would just ask you, how do you see the financial sector in Saudi Arabia adapting to innovation, and what are the key trends shaping this sector future?
First of all, thank you very much. My name is Iffat AlRowaithy. I lead corporate innovation within SAB. If we're going to talk about the financial industry is evolving right now. So it's moving from traditional bank to more customer-centric, seamless transaction, where we can use our transaction in our daily life seamlessly, so we don't really need to know what's going on in behind of the applications that we're using. So if we're going to talk about trends, we're going to talk about maybe instant payment and embedded finance. So both of them, as I mentioned, is part of our lifestyle right now. And also open banking, collaborating with fintechs, where we can co-create accessible and personalized products. So both of them are reshaping the future of banking right now. I just want to make it very simple and sweet because people are hungry. I think it's 2 o'clock right now.
Okay. First, SAB, or the Saudi First Bank, or الأول Bank, they are the first financial institute in Saudi Arabia to be accredited by the Global Innovation Institute. Congratulations for that. What does that mean to the bank, and what is the how does it enforce SAB for the commitment for innovation?
So when we're talking about being accredited from the Global Innovation Institute, we're talking about a commitment and a reflection of how innovation is developed and adopted within the organization. So innovation is adopted within all different levels of the organization. We focus on internal and external innovation. So when we talk about internal innovation, it's about employees, inspiring, enabling, empowering employees to ideate, to originate ideas, to experiment, and to scale. When we're talking about external innovation, we talk about co-creation, collaboration, and investment with fintechs. So that keeps us agile, and we have a fast go-to-market when we come to innovative products. Also, this is a statement that innovation is not only about technology, it's about culture, it's about strategy and execution. So we're so happy and excited to be one of the first, or the first bank to be accredited as an innovation organization. And this is a testimony that we are a benchmark on how to develop and adopt innovation within a huge organization. Thank you.
Thank you so much. الحقيقة احنا في المملكة العربية السعودية في مؤشر الابتكار العالمي انتقلنا خلال 3 سنوات 19 مركز، وهذا دليل عظيم يدل على ان احنا في المملكة نسير في الاتجاه الصحيح فيما يتعلق في موضوع الانوفيشن، وهذا انجاز عظيم لجميع الفاعلين في هذه المنظومة في القطاع الحكومي والخاص وكذلك القطاع غير الربحي. أشكر الضيوف الكرام، الحقيقة كان ديسكشن عظيم، أشكركم على جميع المعلومات اللي أعطيتونا اليوم. تحياتي لكم جميعا، وإن شاء الله نلقاكم في مناسبات أخرى قادمة. شكرا لكم.